Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Nikki Zick, and today I'm going to be doing this loose watercolor floral in a vase on 5x7 cardstock, cold press with a texture. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm always looking at this beautiful vase pattern that I painted last year, and just got a new set of paints. It's 100 colors. I swatched them yesterday. The name brand is Granby, and it's got 50 regular watercolors. It's got some neons and something they call macron number colors. And also there's a bunch of metallics, which I think they overdid the metallics, but they are different shades, as you see, and I'm going to get into those as well. So I figured I'm always looking at my beautiful vase in the background, so I figured I would do a smaller version of it today. So let's get started. I'll prop it up with my Relax and Evil Eye Rock, and I already taped out my 1/2-inch border with my painter's tape, being sure that the inside edge is securely down. And I'm using my 1/4-inch dagger brush today, and I'm just going to follow along with my chart and how I painted it. And I first started with a color they call purple. There's nothing like a new set of paints. I'm really excited about using them, especially the metallics. So right now I'm just doing a few flower buds using this purple shade with the dagger brush. Then I'm going to go into a reddish color flower. Let's see, I'm going to use this color called Rose. And we'll put a flower here. It's a little pinker than I did before, but it's still a pretty shade. I think I added red to it. I have a red flower. The whole idea of this exercise is just laying down colors in a stylized motion. I'm going to use some true orange, and it's fast moving, wet on dry technique. And I'm listening to some nice guitar music, doing covers. Now I'm going to add a little greenery. I'm mixing my olive and my viridian green to give me a nice rich green. And fill in some of the centers with green leaves. Then I'm going to add some blue accents using what they call peacock blue. Make a little droplets of a flower coming down and this coming out. Then we'll do the vase, and for the vase, let's see, I used viridian, but I'm going to switch and use this greenish, this green, go down across for the vase bottom. We want it heavier on one side. A little darker. So far, I'm really liking the paints and their luminosity and darkness. Now I'm going to add some deeper tones into the flowers that I already painted. We'll first start with the magenta flower. Then we'll go into the pinkish flower, and we're using a candy red, it's called. And it just makes the areas pop with the addition of the second shade. Then I'm going to add a little more red on top of these red flowers. And for the orange, there's a deeper orange shade called Orange Red in the palette. And I'll just add some dashes of that orange red. And for the blue, I'm going to go into a rich indigo. And I'm just adding accents of these dark colors. As you could see, just little accents. Then I'm going to start on the background. And for that, I use a dark turquoise. We'll start on this corner because it's less wet. And paint over your tape edge. Going around your flowers because they still might be wet. Go inside your bouquet with the light aqua. And I'm pulling it down my paper. And this is a combination of wet on wet and wet on dry. As you see, here's my dry paint. But then I'm blending it with wet watercolor, clear water. We'll do it a little heavier in the corner. Underneath the vase. That we should make a little bit heavier. On the side of the vase. And make sure again that your paint goes off the edge into your tape background, excuse me. Next I'm going to use a light yellow green for the other side of the background. And have it blend in with your other green, the blue that you painted on the other side. Go into your flowers with this yellow green as you go up the side of your bouquet. And with a delicate touch, go around the flowers. Got a little red on my brush. And just go inside. A little pink got up here. That's the thing about watercolor. It forgives you if you make a little mistake. The colors blend very nicely with this palette. I'm happy I made the purchase. It wasn't very expensive. I think it was $30 on Amazon. Like I said, it's called Grabie, Grabie. It's in this cute tin. I would lift it up, but I have wet paint in it. But it's got a little clip closure. And they're half pans. Actually, it's a full pan. Or, no, they're half pans. Okay, so this is going to be dry in several minutes. And then I'll remove the tape. And as you can see, the final artwork is very pleasing to the eye. I'm not going to put metallic on at this point because my paint is still wet and it'll turn to mud. But this is a watercolor floral loose technique in a vase. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe. Thanks again. Bye-bye.